Around this time of year, a young girl's thoughts naturally turn to spring, romance and flowers. And what better place to celebrate this than Paris? We found a trip for you, this magazine, and it's £75. It includes return coach trip to Paris, 2 nights accommodation in a top-class hotel, as much coffee as you can drink. But the only trouble is, on this particular trip, you gotta rock!
I just want to do a couple of introductions first of all. The driver here is Les, so let's have a cheer for Les.
I shouldn't say, but I know I must. I've had enough of pain. I'm pissed off standing in the rain. It makes me feel like a mad dog. I got nothing to lose. A mad dog.
On behalf of Scenic British Ferries, may I welcome Deep Purple fans aboard St. Answer. Most of whom I understand are in search of liquid refreshment.
We're halfway between Dover and Calais, and already out here on deck, we're enjoying the music of Deep Purple. Take it away, boys! Da, 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 da.
We got married in December, and we thought rather than go away for a holiday then, we'd book up on this thing and go to Paris and see the sights and Purple at the same time.
So Deep Purple in Paris is your honeymoon?
Yeah.
What's the farthest distance then you've ever travelled to see a band?
That'd be Brazil a couple of years ago.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Who did you go and see there?
Whitesnake.
How much did that cost you?
About just over £1,000.
All your charges are well and truly tucked up and cosy at the back now. They all look really docile and harmless, but have you ever had any really nasty turns with anyone?
Well, sometimes at the hotels, it depends what group. If it's a sort of riotous group, you sort of get a few beds thrown out of the windows and things like that.
And what about the constant tapes?
Oh, that's okay.
And I have to ask you this. Are you a hard-loving woman?
Oh, definitely.
Black night, so far from home. Well, we've made it. We're in Paris, and there's no stopping the other fans. They've got off in search of Le Lager de la Motte, but I'm having some coffee because it's the only thing warm round here.
Excuse me, mind if I sit down?
Quelle coincidence. You're Roger Glover. I'm a fan of Deep Purple. Do you realise what lengths your fans go to see Deep Purple?
Yeah, actually we do. When we started thinking about the reunion, it's the fans that really made my mind up to do it, because I was a bit worried about it.
10 years ago, you had a track on one of your albums called Hard Loving Man. And now, on your new album, you've got one called Hard Loving Woman.
There's nothing wrong with writing a sexy song about situations that really happen, with a degree of wit and a bit of humour.
So you're a sexy band?
I think so.
Well, I think you're a sexy guy.
Thank you, darling. Is this a pickup?
I think you've just scored.
I'm in. Oh, cheers, I'll drink to that.
Oi, come on. Yo.
Why have you come to Paris to see Deep Purple?
It's the loudest crowd in the world!
imagine, 24 hours after leaving London, the cold, the weariness, the expense are all forgotten, and the whole stadium's about to erupt with sheer frenzy as one of the world's greatest guitar heroes takes the stage with that explosive encore. This is the one we've all come for. Hello, here we go. These boys don't half know how to build an atmosphere. Any second now, the rest of Deep Purple will be here to launch us into the stratosphere. Well, where's he going? These boys are such a tease. No, they're actually packing up.
Big money! No way!
Hey, Ritchie, Mr. Blackmore, what's going on?
This is rock and roll. Rock and roll is built on an edge, and you have to have that edge. That's why sometimes I wouldn't do an encore, sometimes the band will. But I refuse to be a robot. I'm a very emotional type of person and very sensitive, so sometimes I don't play an encore because I don't feel that I want to. I don't feel that the audience is kind of channeling in on something I want to think of. But tonight, I wanted to play an encore, so the rest of the band didn't. So it made a good change.
Well, perhaps that's what keeps you at the top for 20 years. Always keep the fans begging for that little bit more. Oh, well, at least we can console ourselves during the long bus trip home with our memories of Purple in full flow.